are these red and green band zones here? They're institutional volume. What are these ICE? They have to do with 80% of the volume in this range. So, magnets, if you've been watching this, suddenly start to appear, fancy that, right at these band levels. So even without magnets, we still have a pretty good idea of where those volume magnets might be. This morning, I know Leah posted her daily do for the day, and it was very, very nice trading. But Leah starts early. So some of you start early and some of you not so much. Depends also on your time zone. I think she's in the East Coast, which may make it a little easier, but she does get a head start. And she likes to use a 6-tick chart. Well, early this morning, in the 6, I have these range channels set to 20 minutes on the 6-tick because everything's happening faster. But look at these. It took 20 minutes for one of these 6-tick charts price bars to form, or even 1 or 2. So that tells you the market's going to be very slow right there. But even if you got started coming right off of this would make an excellent, but you look at the time, it's about 8 o'clock. Fancy that. There's almost always a trade right about 8 o'clock, 8:10, 8:15, 7:55, right in here on crude oil, especially at this time of year. So taking your entry off of this, this was the low of yesterday, taking your entry right off of this, and with the idea you were going to take it first to the open, and if it kept going, you've got the high of the day right above that, but if it kept going, you've got the red ice line and then settlement, and after that, you really do need to start managing your trade. So I agree. Leah's stock in 5-hour energy. And then what do we know about these big major streets right here with their all, especially when they all run together? There is likely to be some chop in there because the bus driver can't figure out if he really wants to hang around there, turn around, go the other way, or keep going. So expect this and set your stop loss and your take profit accordingly. Protect your profit, but try not to get bounced out just because the bus driver's fooling around somewhere. If you notice this ice line, boy, is this ever, went up here, tested it, turned around, went back to settlement, went up and tested again, came back down. Once you start to observe what's happening here, and then we get this is a really nice, these are mountain trades, but this one especially, when you get a bar like this on a 12-tick that stands up off of that tall wick, all you have to notice is to keep your mountain going, the price level will keep going until the mountain changes its mind. And that's where the bus driver is telling you might want to get off. Lori loves these elevator things. I don't even quite understand those, but they work for her. So anyway, I think things will smooth out a little bit tomorrow, and we'll have all this past us. There have been some discrepancies with the ICE, and I think Jim resolved his by reloading and rebooting, and like magic it happened. So I know we have, the programmers are aware of this and they are working on a fix, because the goal is hopefully this week we'll have a general release on a new toolkit. So I will see you at 2:30, and we'll see what the afternoon close is. This, when you see your 30-minute candles that have spent a whole lot of time going up, this may start to dissipate a little bit. So don't get in a real big hurry to take a long crude oil trade, and watch your range channels. May go up a little bit here, but just keep in mind when it goes up here to this green ice, and it probably will, there's a lot of selling volume in this area right here. Oh yeah, somebody told me to turn this thing to a pointer. A lot of selling volume in this area up here. So keep that in mind, and I'll see you at 2:30. Thanks.